Good morning, all. Today, I'm starting chapter number 4, Data Handling, class 8th. Here, first I will cover all the concepts and then I'll move to exercise. One new thing I'm including here, along with the exercise, I'll give you few new questions to practice. Once the exercise is over, I'll just mention few questions for the practice at the end of the video. If you feel like practicing, you can solve it. Pause, take a screenshot, solve, and you can comment the answer so that I can cross-verify whether answer is correct or not. So let's start. So data handling. Let's see this word. What is data? Data means any information which you gather related to any particular topic which we are going to study or consider for some analysis. For example, there is a class test of 20 marks. Then teacher make a list like student name, their roll number, and then marks they have obtained out of 20. So here, suppose some X, Y, Z student roll number is 1, 2, 3. They have scored 18, 90, and suppose 15. So this is data which I have arranged in tabular form. So data can be represented by either tabular form or by graphical form. Graphs there are actually many types of graphs, but here we will consider only these four. That is pictograph, bar graph, double bar graph, circle graph, or pie graph. What are they? Let's study one by one. So let's first see this pictograph. What is pictograph? From here, you can see in the table, like one car represents 100 cars. So this data may be for a company who has sold number of cars in a month of July, August, September. So this is 3-month data for the selling of the car for a particular company for a particular year. So if one picture here, the car sticker shows 100 cars, it means if there are 2.5 car, it means how much? It is 250 car. And they also written if one car is 100, one symbol of car is 100, then definitely half is 1 by 2 of 100, that is 50. So two car, that is 100, again 100, and this is 50, which together give you 250. In the month of August, they have sold 300. And likewise, you can say 1, 2, 3, 4. So in the month of September, 4 into 100, that is 400 cars they have sold. On the basis of this, we can answer any kind of questions. Like here, how many cars were produced in the month of July? So it is 250. And then second, in which month were maximum number of cars produced? So out of these 3 months, month of September, where the number of car was sold maximum. Correct? So this is about pictograph, where we represent data using the symbol. And symbol is similar to what the data is about. Suppose if I'm talking the number of books sold, so better I will draw the books pattern. So it will be easy to figure out for what it is. If it is like selling of apple, so I will draw apple like that. Now let's move to the second one, that is bar graph. So what it is? A bar graph, a display of information using bars. Bars means like this, the vertical lines with some width. All the bars has to be of uniform width, means they have equal width, maybe 1 centimeter or even 1.5. But most of the time, graph means we draw it on graph paper, and that is why we keep it most of the time 1 centimeter, but not necessary. You can keep it any width, but has to be equal. And their height. Height means the vertical thing. This one, it represents the values of the data. Like here, 1 centimeter, I have denoted 50. Means here to here, the number of students in class 8th is 50, then this is 100, this is 150, so on. So see, what this data is about, it says the number of students in class 8th, which year 2003 to 2004, there were 100 students in class 8th. In 2004-2005, it increased to 200. Like that, we can see from here the number of students in class 8 are increasing. Now, based on this data, we can give some answer. And what is that? What is the information given by the bar graph? So it is the number of students in a particular academic year, correct? So this is number of students in a academic year in class 8th. In which year is the increase in the number of student maximum? So increase, they are asking increase. In which year is the increase in the number of student is maximum? So see, here increment is how much? 100 to 200 means increment is how much? 100. Here the increment is 50. Here also it is 50. Here also it is 50. So from the year 2003 to 2004, this is the highest increment. So in which year is the increase in maximum number of students? It is 2004 and 5. Now, in which year is the number of student maximum? Definitely I can see 2007, 2008. So it is 2007 and 08 in which there are maximum number of students. Number of students during 2005, 2006 is twice that of 2003, 2004. We have to say whether true or false. So let's see. 2005 and 2006. How many students were there? This is the thing. We can read the number of students from here, which was 250, correct? So in 2005, 2006, there were 250 students. And 2003, 2004, there were 100 students. So how much it is? It is 2003 and 4, there were 100 students. So what it says, the number of students during ITNA is twice that of a student. It is more than twice. So it is false, correct? It says twice, but it is more than 2.5 times. So it is false. Let's move to the third type of graph, that is double bar graph. What it is? Double bar graph means here I represent two graphs for a particular topic, even though it can be year, it can be anything, depends on the data. Like this data represent marks obtained by a student in different subject, that too in year 2005-2006, means the white graph is for this year and the gray graph is for 2006 and 7. So there is a student who scored this much marks, that is 30 in year 2005-2006 in math subject, and in 2006 and 7 he scored 60 marks, means there are just double, increment is double marks in math. Same way science, we can see the improvement. But there is also one subject, English, where the marks got reduced, because in 2005-6 he scored how much? We can see from here, he scored 50. But previous year, he scored this much. That is approx 45. So 5 marks reduction. Like that, we can compare the other data. So here, two bar graph showing different year for a particular subject. Now let's answer from the graph. What is the information given by the double bar graph? So here, the information is given by the marks obtained by the student for 2 consecutive years, that is 2005-2006 and 2006-2007 for a particular subject. Now, in which subject has the performance improved the most? So we can see clearly it is math. In math, the performance improvement is highest. Performance improvement means the difference of the marks. So 60 minus 30, it's a double, 30 marks improvement. In which subject has the performance deteriorated? As I said, it is English. In English, he has reduced his marks compared to the 2005-6 to 6 and 7. In which subject is the performance at par? At par means same to same. So it is Hindi. In Hindi, his marks is constant, not changing. That is at par. Let's move to the third type of graph, that is circle or pie graph. It's look like a pie, a choco pie kind of thing. That is why we say it pie chart or even circle, because it represents a circle. What it is? Suppose if I want to show here data in terms of fraction, then I say, or I represent it in the terms of pie graph. When the data is represented as a fraction of whole. Fraction of whole. So see, out of 24 hours, here in the first graph, 8 hours is for sleep, 4 hours is for homework, 3 hours for others, maybe like seeing games or TV, something like that, 3 hours for play, 6 hours for school. So here what I can say, how much fraction is going for sleep out of 24 hours? That is 8 by 24. 8 ones are 8 threes are means 1 by 3. 1/3 of the time is going for the sleep, like that. So that is why in pie graph, a circular graph, data is represented as a fraction of whole. Here whole is a complete day. Here a age group of people in a town. So the whole is the total population of a town. Out of that, 30,000 are 0 to 14 years, 50,000 is 15 to 60, and 20,000 is 60 years and above. So this is the age group of people in a town. Let's see one question and solve how to draw a pie graph. Here, I have one data, this table over here. It says chocolate percentage of student preferring the flavors. So chocolate who is preferring 50%, vanilla 25%, other flavor again 25%. So see, I have to represent into a circle, which is total angle of a circle is how much? 360 degree, correct? So I represent that in terms of angle. 50% total percent is how much? 100, always. So 50 upon total, that is 1 by 2. But 1 by 2 of what? It is of 360 degree. From where this 360 came? The total measure of a circle is 360 degree. So 1 by 2 upon 180 degree. So what is the formula? You can say for a particular thing, amount of particular thing, amount of item or anything divided by total into 360 degree. Sorry, into 360 degree. So in place of this, I'll just write here. So it is in numerator. Again, I'll write amount of that particular item upon total into 360 degree. This is the formula. So here, if I say 25%, so what I'll write? 25, total percentage is 100 divided by 360. 1010, 5 5s are, 5 2s are, 2 1s are, 2 18s are. So 15 8s are is 90. 8 5s are 44, 5. Yes, 90. So like that. Now how to draw the pie chart? So you have to draw a circle of any radius. Suppose this is 2 centimeter, 5 centimeter, whatever you prefer, you can take it. Now the first angle is 180 degree. So you have to keep your protractor. From here, clockwise or anti-clockwise, you can draw both sides, but mostly it is anti-clockwise. So from here to here, you measure 180 degree. Why? Because this says 180 degree. And here you write chocolate, CHOCKLAT. In case there is no place inside, you can mark like this arrow, and then you can write here also, no problem. Then the next one is vanilla, which is 90 degree. So see, you have started from this, you have moved like this, and now from here, you have to measure 90 degree this side, again anti-clockwise. So this is 90 degree, and this portion represent vanilla. And the remaining definitely other flavors. Other flavors. So this is the method for drawing a pie chart. What is that? First, we see the data, then we make a table, what all portion or fractions are there, their amount, then amount upon total into 360. That way we find the angle, and then we draw the angle on a circle. Circle can be drawn of any radius. Now, this was about the concept. Let's move to the exercise. First question of exercise 4.1 says, a survey was made to find type of music that a certain group of young people liked in a city. So it is one city they have surveyed and young people. Adjoining pie chart shows the findings of these surveys, means what the data they have collected. They have drawn the graph, and this is the pie chart they got. From this pie chart, answer the following. So the first one is, if 20 people liked classical music, where is classical music? Here. So it is 20 people liked classical music. This is percentage and this is the number. How many young people were surveyed? We don't know how many total people were there. So let's assume total young people were X in number, correct? Now, 20 people liked classical music, means these are total population. And out of these, 10% like classical music. So, how many people liked classical music? Classical music. How much? X and 10% of it. Why? This is the total population. And the percentage is 10%. So 10% of this has to be 20 people. Correct? Because they have told 20 people liked classical music. And the percentage is 10% from the pie chart. It means if I take total population and find 10% of it, it has to come to 20%. Let's solve it. So from here, 20, there is a division 10 because 10 got cancelled. 10 over here means X is 200. Total number of people that got surveyed is 200 in numbers. Correct? Now see, this is the first question. And let's see the second. Sorry. What type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? See, they are asking the maximum number of people. So the maximum number of people is the same number is same as the percentage. So if the percentage is highest, the number will also be highest, correct? So from the pie chart, you can see 40% of the people like light music. Sorry, my throat got infected a little bit. So in the second question, they have said, which type of music is liked by the maximum number of people? So light music liked by maximum number of people. Liked by maximum number of people. Correct? If they have asked how many, we could have calculated this way. See, 40% means 40 upon 100. And how many people are there? 200. We have just calculated it over here. See, for the second, you have to write only this much. In case they have asked how many people liked maximum number of people who liked light music, is this the answer? 1, 2, 1, 2, here 80. Means 80 people liked light music. Let's move to the third question. What is that third question? If a cassette company were to make 1,000 CDs, how many of each type would they make? See, there are 1,000 CDs, right? So if this is the percentage liking, they will make the CD in terms of this only. So if a cassette company were to make these many, how many of each type would they make? So here in place of X, they have given 1000, means total number of CD is 1000. So see, for light music CD, how many they will make? 40 upon 100 into 1000. So that is how much? 1212. Means 400 CDs they will make for light music. What is semi-classical? So I'll write semi-classical. What is that? 20%. So means 20 upon 100, which is 20% into 1000. So 1212. That is 200 CDs they will make for semi-classical. Now the next come classical, that is 10%. So 10 upon 100, it is simple because we are calculating fraction. So what is the percentage into total number of? Now last is 4. So see, there is two methods. Add all these and subtract from 1000. Or you can directly calculate, that is 30 upon 100 into 1000. 1212, that is 300 CDs. So if we add all of them, it has to be 1000. Let's do that. 400 and 200 is 600. Then this 100, 700. And this 300 is 1000. Correct? So I'll write here answer for question number 3. So this is 400. This is 300. This is 200. And this is 100. Correct? If you understood this, please comment okay. Now, I'm moving to question number 2. Question number 2 says there are 360 people were asked to vote for their favorite season. And the 3 seasons are summer, rainy, and winter. So if you add these votes, it has to be 360 because all the 360 people has voted. So addition will be 360. Now, which season got the most vote? From here, table, you can say the answer for the first one is winter. Means out of 360 people, winter is liked by most of the people. Now, second question, find the central angle of each sector. How to do that? For that, we have to make table. What table? First of all here, season, then number of votes, then fraction, and then central angle. And how is that? See, season are 3, summer, then there is raining, and there is winter. Number of people are 90, 120, and 150. So fraction is what? The amount for that particular thing divided by total. This is fraction. So 0 and 0, 9 ones are 9 fours are, means fraction is 1 by 4. Here 120 divided by 360, 0, 0, 12 ones are, 12 threes are. That is 1 by 3. Here 150 divided by 360, which is how much? 0 and 0. Then out of 3 you can cut. 3 fives are and 3 12s are, means 5 by 12. Now here central angle means suppose I have one circle. The total measure of the circle is 360 degree. So I need to find for this particular season how much angle they occupy. For that, I need to multiply fraction with the total angle. And it is coming 4 ones are, 4 nines are, means 90 degree. Next one, 1/3 into 360, which is 3 ones are, 3 twos are, 120 degree. And the third one, 5 by 12 into 360, which is 12 ones are, 12 threes are. It is 5 threes are 50, 150. Correct? So as the number of people were 360 degree, this 360 is not that. It is the total angle. Even though the number of people are different, suppose it is 500, While taking fraction, I'll take total 500, but while calculating central angle, I'll take total measure of the angle, which is 90 degree. So that's about find the central angle of each sector. So these are the central angle. Now draw a pie chart to show this information. So here I took a circle, suppose of radius 3 centimeter. Here I need to measure 90 degree. So keep the protractor here and suppose this is 90 degree. And this will denote what? Summer. Then I need to measure 120 degree. So from this line, this is your start line. From here up to 120 degree. So this has to be 120 degree. It is rainy. And then remaining, obviously, it is 150 degree. This one is 120. Is winter. To separate it, as the color pen is not allowed in the exam, only blue is allowed. So you can mark like this. So dotted one is summer. Then suppose this is shading area is rainy and so on. Even though you keep like this also, it is also absolutely fine. So that's what about second question. Let's do the third one. So third question says here, there's something here and there I did, I guess. Yes, this is the third question. What it says, draw a pie chart showing the following information. The table shows the color preferred by a group of people. So there are 36 people total they have given. The blue color, number of people. To draw pie chart, we need what? Central angle. So first we need to calculate fraction. So I'm extending this only and calculating fraction. And the next will be central angle. How to do that? Fraction means 18 divided by total. 18 ones are 18 twos are, which is 1 by 2. For second, 9 by 36. 9 ones are 9 fours are, which is 1 by 4. Next, 6 by 36, 1 by 6. And 3 by 36, which is 1 by 1. Central angle, as I said, for a circle, the total angle is 360 degree. So we have to use this as a whole. So 1/2 of 360 degree, which is 2 ones are, 2 eights are, 180 degree. Then 1/4 of 360, which is 4 nines are 36, 90 degree. Then 1/6 of 360 degree, which is 60 degree. Like that you can calculate. And 360 degree, which is 12 threes are 30 degree. Correct? Now how to draw it? Again, take a circle of any radius. Draw a radius. Suppose it is OA. Take 180 degree, which is complete opposite line. We know straight line is a measure of 180 degree. So this is your blue. This is your blue, which is 180 degree. And then from here, suppose this is OB. From OB, I need to mark green, which is 90 degree. So 90 degree is this. Suppose OC is line, BOC angle is 90 degree. And it represent green. And then next one is red, which is 60 degree from here. So suppose this is 60 degree, I'll mark as D. This is 60 degree and it is red. And the remaining one is 30 degree. And it is nothing but yellow. So this is the pie chart. If there are some question out of it, from the pie chart, you can answer. Let's move to the next question. Question number 4. What the question number 4 says, I'm extremely sorry for my bad throat. That joining pie chart give the marks scored in an examination by a student. There is a student who has 5 subjects. You can see in this pie chart. And he scored some marks that is given in terms of central angle. Hindi, English, etc., etc. If the total marks obtained by the students were 540, answer the following question. So see the first question. What it says, in which subject did the student score 105 marks? Okay. So for that, what I need to do? For that, set 540 marks means total, one complete circle, and which is 360 degree, correct? So I need to calculate central angle for everyone. See, 90 degree they have given, which is for maths, divided by total angle, which is 360 degree, and marks, that is 540. So what I need to do? Out of 360, 90 is for maths. So 90 upon 360 is a fraction, correct? We need to calculate the fraction, then total. That's what we are doing till here. See, even in question number 3, what we did, this amount divided by total, which was 36 here, and then that fraction multiplied by 360 degree, total angle. Here what it is? Again, 90 degree, total is 360 degree, correct? And out of total, these are number of students. So if I cut it, 9 ones are, 9 fours are. Here also 4 ones are, carry on 1. 4 threes are 12, carry on 2, 4 fives. Means 135 are there for maths. This is for maths angle. Okay? Not degree, I'm sorry, it is number of people, 150. Correct? Similarly, you have to calculate for others. So I'm doing one by one. This was for math. Let's move anti-clockwise. The next one is English. So this was for math. Let's do English. For English, it is 55 upon 360 into 540. I'm teaching you to calculate the number of students who scored this for each subject. Sorry, the marks obtained by a student in each subject. That's here we are calculating. So 0 and 0, 18 twos are, 18 threes are. So if you multiply 5 threes are 15, 5 threes are 15, 16 divided by 2, which is 82.5. Next subject is English, we did. Next is Hindi. Here, 70 upon 360 into 540. Again, 18 twos are, 18 threes are. I can cut this also, which is 35, and it is 105. See, we got the answer. In Hindi, he scored 105 marks. This is 105 and this is 82.5. Like that, you can calculate for this and the next one. Now, there is an easy method to do this. That is ratio and proportion. I'll tell that also because calculating 1 every time is not possible. So see, 540 marks means how much? 540 marks is 360 degree. So they have asked 105 marks is how much? Suppose it is x degree. This is direct proportion. What is direct proportion? I'll tell you. If one quantity is increasing, the second will also increase. For example, if I take one book, suppose it is 100 rupees. If I take two books, it is 200 rupees. So if I'm increasing the quantity, I'm increasing the price also. So it is direct proportion. Same way, if I'm increasing the marks, the angle will be more. This is direct proportion. And how to solve it? To solve it, just take 540 upon 105, then 360 upon x. Solve, cross multiply it, linear equation we know how to solve. So 540x is 360 into 105. From here, we can calculate this value of x. So it is 540, 0 and 0, 18 twos are, 18 threes are, 3 ones are, 3 threes are, 3 fives are, and x is 70 degree, correct? So central angle has to be 70 degree, which is answer for this. How many, here in which subject did the student score 105 marks? So he scored where the angle is 70 degree, correct? So in Hindi. So answer for first one is Hindi. Second question says, how many more marks were obtained by the student in mathematics than in Hindi? See, we already calculated it is 105 in Hindi and 150 in maths. How we did? Like here. So we can find out the difference. For question number 2 here, maths, how many more marks were obtained by student in mathematics? So the difference is math and then minus Hindi. Math he scored 150 and in Hindi he scored 105. So the difference is 45 marks. Correct? Let's move to the third one. Examine whether the sum of the marks obtained in social science and mathematics is more than that in science and Hindi. So simple, even you add marks or you add angle will give you the same thing. Not in terms of marks or degree, but if we need to take decision for more or less, we can do that. How? See here. It says social science and math. So social science, he scored 65 central angle and maths, he scored 90. So total is how much? It is 155 degree. Correct? Math and social science is 155 degree. Then science and Hindi. So science and Hindi is 150 degree. Correct? So which one is more? Mathematics and social science is more. Examine whether the sum of the marks obtained in social science mathematics is more. Yes, it is more. What to write? You can write as the sum of the central angle is more for math and social science. That is why the marks obtained is also more in social science and maths than Hindi and English. Clear? Okay. So if I'm not able to explain something, please let me know in the comment box so that I can improve my explanation method. Until unless I'll get feedback, it's very difficult to work out on it. Clear? Okay. So the fifth question says, the number of students in a hostel speaking different languages is given below. Display the data in a pie chart. So what I'll do, I'll make a table in vertical form. Here it is language. Then here number of students, student, student. Then here fraction I can write. And then here I need central angle. We know how to do that, right? So here Hindi and English, I'll leave a line so that we can do the calculation clearly. Then Marathi, then Tamil, Bengali, and then total. Okay, so there are 5 subsets. Hindi, 40, and English 12, then 9, then 7, and 4. So total, I know it is 72. Fraction, how we calculate? That amount, which is 40, divided by total. And it is how much? We can cut it. 4 ones are 3. Then 4 8s are 32. Again, we can cut. That is 5s are and 9s are. So the fraction is 5 by 9. Similarly, for this, 12, 72. So 12 ones are 6 are 1 by 6. So the fraction is 1 by 6. Next, 9 by 12. So 9 by 72. 9 ones are how much it is? 9 8s are 72. That is 1 by 9. Then 7 upon 72. We cannot cut it. So let it write as it is. Then 4 by 72. So here 4 ones are and 4 ones are 4 8s are 1 by 80. So these are the fraction. How to calculate central angle? That is fraction and the total degree. That is this one. So we can do the cutting. 9 ones are 9 4s are 36. So 5 4s are 20. It is 200. Next one is 1 by 6 into 360. So it is 120 degree. They are in angle. So we need to put degrees. Then next one, 9 4s are 36, which is 40 degree. 7 upon 72 into 360. Here we can do the cutting by 6. 6 6s are 36. 6 1s are 6 12s are, 6 2s are. 12 ones are 12 5s are 60 and that is 35 degree. 1 by 18. Next one is 360. 18 2s are 20 degree. Now, how to check whether the calculation is correct or not? We need to add all the angle and it has to come to 360 degree. And I can find there is something wrong because this angle is not coming total 360 degree. Correct? So let's find out where it is. So I think I did some mistake over here. 9 ones are 9, 8s are 72. It has to be 8. And then it will get cut by 4 twos are 4, 9, uh, 4, 9, 9s are 36, and it is 45. Correct? Now it is coming 200. So sometimes see, if we have done mistake, if the addition of the angle is not coming to 360 degree, means there is something wrong. Now it is total 360 degree. Let's draw the pie chart. So draw a circle, center O, radius OA. So first, that is Hindi language, 200. So 180 is exactly this much, the opposite line. 200 means little more, so up to here. Suppose this is B. So AOB, this portion is your Hindi. Next one is 120. So 120 means what? Somewhere here. Suppose this is 120. See? And it is what? English. And then remaining 45, 35, and 20. So 45, then 35, then 20. We need to draw using the protractor. It will come correctly, right? So suppose this is D, this is E, correct? So like that, you can mention COD angle, which is 45. 45 means this is Marathi. Then DOE is 35 degree, and that is Tamil. And AO is 20 degree, and this is Bengali. Correct? I can understand this figure is not that much clear, but you can draw it with protractor and definitely it will be absolutely fine. Okay? Let's move to the next question. And that is the last one for the exercise, I guess.